Hi, I'm JC Dietrich. I am a strategic account manager with Vitelli. We are here at Smith Genetics at the world-renowned cow camp that's been going on since 1989. Let's go inside and take a look.
Through our organizations, through the breed associations, we have youth programs, strong leadership programs that do everything from livestock judging, oral reasons, sales talk, herdsman quiz, genetic evaluations, sales talk, public speaking, and then our junior, senior years, we try to get these kids involved with some different competitions. So I take it upon myself to be that mentor that helps these kids build a resume, starting as young as they can, but particularly their freshman year in high school. So through our camps, which we consider leadership camps, but they're cow camps, we do everything from teaching them how to select a heifer, to halter breaking a heifer, to grooming a heifer, all the way down into the details of skillathon competitions, where they have to identify everything from an ear tag down to an embryo transplant, insemination rod, to a microscope, to understand the different stages of the embryos, etc. So it's all inclusive. These kids are tested over these, not just in written, but also in oral presentations. And it helps us to develop youth that are going to become future leaders in the community as well as future leaders in our industry. Well, we not only have the professionalism with Vitelli, from the top all the way down to the people that they send the guys in that do aspirations, to the young ladies that work as lab techs. All these people have knowledge of what they're working with, but more importantly, they have the courtesy and the professionalism to express this with you. They know what boundaries are, what their role is as a technician versus my role as a satellite. So the question's been about where I come from. I come from two parents with 8th grade educations, but they were loving parents, and for that I can never forget it. But education is something that some people feel they're pigeonholed in, like I'm only as good as the people within my family. I was able to break that mold, and I encourage a lot of kids to break that mold. If there's a door of opportunity that opens up for you, you need to leave it open and walk through it. If you close it, it's no one's fault but your own. But these kids are building lifelong relationships. These kids might be from two totally different areas of our state or from other states, but who knows? A lot of them have ended up being college roommates at an out-of-state university. But it's kind of very interesting to sit back and watch how relationships build. And we all know right now it's about networking. So these kids are building networks. When they get up time to interview for college, they might want to go into pharmaceutical sales. Well, lo and behold, there's probably somebody here who's got a niece or a nephew or a cousin that might be in my situation. My niece is in charge of some of the HR work at Zoetis. Some of these kids come up and say, I want to do pharmaceutical sales. They have a link. They got a direct connection. I had a kind of a tumultuous childhood. I was an abused child. With that, you can spend lots of time in therapy, which I did. And you can take lots of things, but there's nothing about feeling sorry for yourself. It made me who I am, and that's what I'm about. So if I can touch these kids' lives, help them find career choices, or help them find something that stimulates their interest, or guide them on the strong pathways, the time that they can spend with their cattle, the time they can spend with the genetics that they're involved with, spark their interest to where things such as drugs or alcohol or abuse, etc., kind of don't even cross their mind as much as that might another kid that might be in a rural setting or in an urban setting. It's just about being a big tour. So my why is about youth. If I can help youth, that's what I'm going to do. So it's touching to me, it's emotional for me for many, many reasons. So one of the great things I've had, particularly at this camp this year, I've got 4 of my former campers in here, now with their children in here, doing the same programs, winning these contests, setting standards that are higher than what their parents' expectations were of them. That's an award for me. That's all it's about. It's about the kids. Hosted this camp, but it's not me that makes it important. It's the kids and the support that we give. So some of our sponsors, such as Vitelli, Sullivan Show Supply, some of our individual breeders give money for this. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for showing us to continue support, and best of luck to everybody. And let's have faith in our youth.